How to use Claude Design Easy full tutorial. Now, for years, design has had a barrier. Okay, you either learn tools like Photoshop, Figma, or Illustrator, or you even struggle to create anything that looks professional. Now, that gap has always existed, but now tools like Claude Design are changing that completely. Okay, because instead of learning design tools, you describe what you want and the system builds it for you. Landing pages, user interface layouts, components, entire design systems, all generated through simple instructions. But here is the truth: most people use it at a very basic level, and they never actually unlock what it can actually do. So in this tutorial, we're going to go deep from beginner setup to advanced workflow so you can actually use Claude Design properly. Let's define this clearly. Now, Claude Design is a feature that you can find in Claude, but you do need the Pro plan for this. If you don't have access to the Pro plan, you will not be able to use Claude Design for yourself. So get the Pro plan, and once you've gotten that, we're going to head right over to design over here on the left-hand bar side. Now, once we open that up, as you can see, Claude.ai design is going to open up right as so, okay? Now, Claude Design is a capability within Claude that focuses on generating and refining visual layouts, user interface structures, and design systems. It is not just about creating images, it's about building structured design outputs. Things like web layouts, app interfaces, component systems, and visual hierarchies are available. And the key difference in all of that, it understands design intent, okay, not just visuals. Now, when you start using Claude for design, you don't open a canvas. You start with a prompt, and that is the biggest shift. So what we're going to do is we're going to name this project. So I'm going to call this test. Once we do that, here we either have the wireframe or high fidelity. So let's go ahead and hit create. Now, once we hit create, as you can see, Claude AI is going to take us to this section. So it gives you start with context. You can either start with a design system, add a screenshot, attach a code base, or draw in a Figma file. What we're going to do is we're going to describe it. So instead of dragging elements, you describe what you want to create, what style you want, and what structure it should follow. For example, you might say design a modern, and let's go with an SaaS landing page. Okay, and let's go ahead and add with a hero section. Let's go with features. Let's go with grid. Let's go with testimonials. Okay, and pricing section. So we're gonna add this right here, and then finally we can add something like use a clean and minimal style. Okay, now once that is in and you've added that, you're simply going to go ahead and hit send. Now, once you hit send, as you can see, it starts working on through with the things. So as you can see, it's invoking skill, it's working on it, and it starts building. Okay, Claude is going to generate a proper structured design layout for you. Now, once the output is actually done, it's going to start appearing over here. Okay, creations will appear here, and you can even sketch something totally for yourself, which we are going to get into shortly. Don't worry, we're going to be discussing it all. So as you can see here, you can see the updated to-dos that it is going through, what it's doing, what it's creating. It's writing the landing page HTML and all the good things that need designing in it. Okay, now here is where beginners make mistakes. They treat the first output as the final. Trust me, it's not. Claude Design gives you just a basic foundation. Your job is to refine it. You analyze the whole layout, you check the spacing, hierarchy, and clarity, then you iterate. Okay, don't worry, I'm not suggesting you to go ahead and do all of this by yourself later on. You can still use Claude and iterate. Okay, keep on doing the iterations, keep on looping the code, telling it to, okay, add this, add that, make this change, make that change. I want this to look this way. I want that to look that way. So like this, that is iteration. And that is where the real design happens, not in the first result, but in the actual refinements. Okay. Now, the quality of your design actually depends on your instructions. Vague prompts lead to quite generic designs. Detailed prompts lead to structured, high-quality outputs. Instead of saying create a website, say create a responsive website for a fitness app with bold typography, dark themes, strong call to action, and modern UI components. Now, the output improves significantly, and this is where most people either level up or stay average. Now you can also go ahead and sketch something for yourself as a UI design. So let's say I'm going to sketch a UI of a website out. Now it's not going to look the most prettiest, but I'm going to try to make it look good. So let's say here is our profile icon. Okay, so I'm going to add this here. Now, once that is in, let's say right over here is where we have our whole fitness tracker page as so with the analytics. Down here is where you're going to have all the information regarding it, etc. So once you add something like this, you can simply hit save. And what Claude actually does is it goes ahead and takes this specific design and it actually makes use out of it. And that's the best thing about Claude. It takes anything you give it and turns it into a totally creative outlook. Even with this modern SAS landing page that I am creating over here, it will all appear and you can preview that file for yourself automatically just to see how it looks like, just to see what you have made out of it. Now, as you can see, our landing page is finally done that we've presented to it. And once that is done, you can see it loads it up and look at that. How incredible and beautiful does that look? Everything is really sleek. Everything is interactable. You can, go to the features section, you can go to the customer section and so on. And everything is really nice. It's really cool, interactable, fun to look at, fun to work with, easy to the eyes, and so much more. So that is the whole purpose of Claude. That is how you can up your game when it comes to your designs and make them look so much better. Now, once all of this is done, you can also tweak it. So let's say I want to change the accent colors to a green. Okay, that is how it looks. You can change the background tone to that and actually change the themes according to it as well. Then the typing style or the typography, let's say I want to change it to Georgia. Look at that. It looks so beautiful. So once all of this is done, what you can do is simply go over. You can, by the way, present it in a new tab as well. Well, once everything is good to go, you hit share. Once you do that, you can either download the project as a zip file where you get the whole code, download it as a PDF, or just copy the link and then share it. And you can have it embedded in your website however you want. Okay, that's the cool part about this. So once you've done all of this, that is how you can use Claude Design for yourself and get the best advanced systems out of it. So Claude Design is not just a feature. It is a whole shift in how design actually works. You move from manual creation to guided generation, and the better you understand how to direct it, the better your results become. So if you've been struggling with design, this is your opportunity to change that. Start experimenting, refine your prompts, and build your own workflow. Now, if you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, because we are breaking down more tools like this that actually matter in 2026. So thank you for watching this video all the way till the end, and I'm going to see all of you in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.